Well, hello there, nostrils. Dr. Magnifiscent here. Welcome back to the Nashville Nose. All right, always good to see ya. Today we're gonna review a highly praised cheapy. Something that always sparks my interest because it doesn't break the bank for me to blind buy it. I've heard great things from multiple other YouTubers and reviewers about Zadig and Voltaire. This is him. Oh, is it? Are you? Ah, well, there he is. That's him. Not that it matters when a fragrance says him or her or pour homme or pour femme or for men or for women. It doesn't matter. But I have heard that it is on the more masculine side. So if you are someone who prefers more masculine scents and doesn't want to break the bank, I got pretty good hopes about this one. How about we stop wasting time and rip it open? Great idea! Gotta hurry. I don't got time to lollygag today, so we're just gonna crank this one out. Here is the very simple, basic box. It's a box. It's a black box with white writing, and it's got the brand and the fragrance title kind of embossed on the box there on the front. Okay, cool. We don't care about the box though, do we? I don't. Do you? No, of course not. I am a sucker for a nice bottle though. Let's check it out. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's very cool. I will gladly blow this up though. Ah! Oh, 10 points. The thing that's cool about this bottle is from the front here, it looks like a normal rectangular bottle, but look at this little breakaway point here on the side there. See that? It's like this was a really wide bottle and they just, yes, it's a very cool bottle. It doesn't look all that fancy. It's got a sticker label on there, so it's not like it's nicely printed or anything, but whatever, it's fine. Props for uniqueness. I like the little stylistic kind of jagged edge on this side. Now this is the original eau de toilette, the original gangster. And normally I don't go for EDTs. I usually go for EDP or parfum flankers. But this is the one that gets all the hype. They do make a This Is Her. They have a This Is Love. They have a Just Rock. And I think this is pretty cool. They have a This Is Us. Brilliant. There are a whole bunch of flankers of this fragrance. I don't really want to go through them all because I don't have time, but look them up yourself. You have the Googles. But I'm here to see if the original lives up to the hype. So what do you say we spray it and don't say it? The doctor is now in. Oh, yeah. Okay. It smells kind of nice in the air. Seems promising. Ooh. Oh, is this an EDT? It is? Huh? This must be a pretty strongly concentrated EDT because it's putting out some power right now. Whoa, this thing is kind of massive. I don't even have to bring my wrist close to my nose to smell it. Okay, so big points on projection, especially in the beginning. Yeah, it's ripping off the open pretty well. Jumping off the skin. That is really nice. So it's classified as an amber woody, and yes, I'm detecting a lot of woods. Also might be detecting some leather, which I've heard when perfumers try to create a leather accord, they use woods. So they might just be very animalic woods. Like I think that you use like pine tar or things like it. I don't know, I was trying to look up how perfumers create leather accords, but I've had a hard time finding a definite answer. I'm sure there's probably many ways to do it and many different types of leather accords you can make. This is just kind of giving me tinges of leather, but yes, very, very woody, very wood dominant. And yeah, like a really thick, resinous, syrupy amber. Has a little bit of sweetness. I mean, it's got that designer ease, but it's pretty beastly. It is kind of a niche-y designer sense. A little bit. It almost has a medicinal quality to it too. It's kind of reminding me a little bit of fragrances that don't really smell expensive, but smell really good for their price. A few things come to mind, like Philip Plein's No Limits or Gucci Guilty Absolute. Both very leather dominant scents, and I wouldn't particularly say that this is a leather scent or that the perfumer even purposely put a leather note in it. I guess we'll find out when we look at the notes, but to me, it just smells like medicinal animalic woods. Really like it though. And now, after a few minutes of spraying, it has tamed a little bit. Still projecting like a champ, but it's not nearly as loud and abrasive. All right, let's look up the notes. Well, this is interesting. These notes listed on Fragrantica are not really representing what I'm smelling. Or maybe not, I'm not sure. The only woods note that I see is sandalwood. And I wouldn't guess sandalwood. Sandalwood in designer scents usually comes off sweet and creamy. But then sometimes it can also come off a little bit pungent and woodsy like Santal 33 by Le Labo. But this does not smell like Santal 33, don't get me wrong. I would even go as far to say that the sandalwood note that they claim is in this one isn't even nearly close to the sandalwood note in Santal 33. No, not at all. Some people call this the dill pickle fragrance. And I see where they might be coming from, but it's kind of nasty. I would personally vote something like cedar, a really dark cedar note, maybe more along the lines of Straight to Heaven by Killian, unless I'm getting that feel from either the incense or black pepper. It also says that there's grapefruit in the opening. If there is, there's a very little bit because I don't really smell a lot of freshness, but maybe that's the element blended in there just to give it its designer appeal. And then the only other thing that they list is vanilla, which I can definitely see is working in the background to give it an overall smoothness, because it is very smooth and getting smoother as it dries down. I'm really impressed with this. all right, I believe the hype. And I almost can't believe that this is an EDT, so I'm very curious with this concentration how long it's going to last. It's possible that it may burn really hot but really quickly and then just go away. Not sure. I'm also surprised since it's considered a woody amber fragrance, there is no amber note listed. Unless Fragrantica is wrong, which I've heard they can be from time to time. So you know what? Let's look up the website real quick and see if they list any additional notes. There we go. Zadig, how do you spell that? Well, as long as I can get close, maybe Google will finish it. Z-A-D-I and Volt A-I-R. Jesus. There we go. Thank you, autofill. Let's check out the description and details that they provide. This is him. Manly, wild, and free. Mixing spicy incense, grapefruit, black pepper, and vanilla associated with sandalwood as a base note. That's it. Well, I'm a bit shocked at that. I was expecting a lot more resins, expecting a lot more bold and earthy woods. I mean, whatever, it's really good. Yeah, it's extremely woody, and if they are only using a sandalwood accord, then it's unlike a sandalwood accord that I've experienced so far. Very strong, very pungent in the open, but the strength is pushing out a really nice, easy, wearable, and pleasant pungency. So, we'll see how well this EDT performs while we step away and give it a few hours to fully develop, and I'll come back with you on a full-blown performance review. Let's get on it. See you later. Welcome back. Well, actually, I don't know why I'm welcoming you back. You've just been sitting there. I'm the one that came back, so welcome back, me. Gotta love the power of editing, right? All right, so I really wanted to push this thing to the limits. I let it sit on my skin for 2.5 hours. I went to the grocery store, I ran some errands. I had to get this very fancy, expensive dog food at the very fancy, expensive dog food store because Oreo is the pickiest eater more than anyone I've ever known. But all through that time, I was getting wafts of this thing off my wrist, and with only spraying one spot. This thing is a beast. I don't believe this is an EDT. I don't believe it. It can't be. This is astonishing. For a fragrance that you can pick up for like 40 something bucks, I'm really amazed how well this thing is performing. It's obviously not as loud as it was in the beginning, but it's still hanging on pretty well, and I got a feeling that it will continue to last. And I think it's just that really dark, potent nature of the mix, even if it's not a very dense concentration. I'm even surprised by just looking at the notes by how simple and basic they look. And in the dry down, I'm picking up something that kind of reminds me of coumarin, maybe giving it this really nice kind of classy gentleman feel. Because now that it's dried down, it's less sweet. I was expecting it to sweeten up in the dry down with the vanilla becoming more upfront, but it's actually kind of done the opposite. It's gotten even more woody. And I think now that I have been living with it, if this is the note breakdown, like if they're not lying to us, I think it may be the incense that's giving me that dark, spicy, cedar feel. All I can say though is, okay, final thoughts. I'm impressed. I think it smells fantastic. I think it smells really unique. And for the price, I could consider this blind buy safe, but only if you're okay with something that's very bold, very loud, very daring, masculine on the darker side. And if you love the smell of cedar, because I'm sorry, I can't believe that cedar is not a note because that's what I'm getting, at least off my skin. If you like woods and incense and you're not shy about making a loud, bold statement, this is a good one for you. I mean, this thing is a damn foghorn. I think for my next experiment with this one, I'm gonna try applying even more. And then next time I run some errands, we'll see if I get an unsolicited compliment. Because I can't see this one going unnoticed, especially if you apply more than 2 sprays. So well done, Zadig and Voltaire. If any of you have tried this one, let me know what you think in the comments. If you haven't already, hit subscribe, hit the like button, ring the bell, share me with your friends, and I'll take all the help I can get, because you know, this is not a fragrance channel. That's right, It's a community. Don't forget it. Thank you for coming with me on this quick little hop of an adventure. Let's have some more in the future. Until then, I gotta get going. So the doctor is out. See you later. Bye-bye. Come along. Here we go. All right. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. Time to go. All right. Out the door. Out